everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy, and I am so happy to have everybody joining me for this week's universal guidance. So this is good from Monday, September 25th through Sunday, October the 1st. Oh my gosh, October already. Pardon me. Before we get started though, very quick housekeeping. First of all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and would consider doing so, I would greatly appreciate it because that YouTube formula is real and it is based off of number of subscribers. Turn the notifications off. This way your phone's not blowing up every time I post something that's not going to offend me. Additionally, give the video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, share it. All those things really do help with the channel. As far as sales and specials and events going on at Your Natural Healer, there is so much happening between selling crystals and sage and essential oils and doing distance Reiki sessions and personal readings, the YouTube channel, Facebook. There's so much going on. Please always check out every Monday around noon. I release what's happening at Your Natural Healer. It updates the weekly stuff. It also talks about the monthly stuff, and it may have some special things that are in the very near future as well. So please make sure you check that out. Excuse me, I'm going to get a sip of moon water. Doing zodiac readings all weekend has killed my throat. Maybe I won't have to talk so much at work. Alrighty. So I always start out showing a crystal, and this is Larimar. That is that beautiful blue color on the crystal. Larimar is it is a wonderful crystal. It is more on the expensive side. Be very careful if you purchase Larimar though. It is only mined in the Dominican Republic, and it's mined in these hills, and the hills look like Swiss cheese. And they can't actually take equipment to go in there and mine the Larimar out. They have to physically go in it. So if you find Larimar really cheaply on the market, most likely they use child labor to do so. Ethically sourced Larimar is going to be more on the expensive side because they're paying adults and fair wages, and it's a lot of work to extract Larimar. But it is so powerful and just a wonderful crystal. So I was really drawn for that for this reading today. Let's hit the cards, not literally, but with the tincture bells. I'm going to give it one more. Oh, I guess I was giving it 3. Okay. All right. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. And then you're going to use your intuition to pick one. I don't want you to think too much into it. And remember, you can use this as a third eye exercise. This Monday universal guidance video, as well as the Friday email from your guardian angel, those are third eye exercises to help strengthen that third eye. So make sure you're not overthinking the card. Go with what you're called to, okay? If the reading doesn't resonate with you, I don't want you to freak out, have a cow, say it's fake news and all that. Remember, this is a general reading, okay? I cannot connect to everybody's energy on the face of the earth. So you can always come back later in the week, take a look, maybe it'll make sense. Or what's even better is a personal reading. And if you go to yournaturalhealer.com, I offer all different types and packages. And you can always email me too, and all that information is in the description below. And say, hey, Tammy, I'd like to get a reading. And, I always allow with general readings, you can ask up to 3 questions, whether, relationships or career or what have you. And I always use a minimum of 6 decks of cards. Usually it depends on what I'm drawn to. But anyway, do that. Now, if it resonates with you, I want you to take your right hand, okay? I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to place your right hand on your heart, and I want you to say to yourself, yes, I claim this reading for myself, okay? Now, always claim a reading if it resonates with you. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to get this party started. So without thinking too much about it, what card are you drawn to? Left, middle, or right? And let's get this party started. So if you chose the left card this week, you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I'll show that to you in the upright position. And here it is in the reverse position. All right, so what this card is saying, what the universe is telling you, the space that you're moving into, I think that in your recent past or even in your current space that you maybe have been going through some financial difficulty, and it may or may not be of your doing. You know, it could be something as horrible as somebody stole your credit card or stole your credit card number and started purchasing a bunch of crap online. I've had that happen to myself as well. And, you know, that does put you in a bind because then you got to cancel the card, and anything you had automatic payments, you got to wait till the new card comes in, and then you're stranded, you know, with not being able to use that card. And it's a nightmare. You know, it could be something else too, where maybe, you know, you took your rent money and decided you were going to have a wild night out on the town, and now you're in a pickle. So I think that you've had some kind of financial difficulty here in, you know, your recent space, to the recent past, but the universe is definitely saying that you're about to come out of that. Okay. You're moving into a period of overcoming hardship, positive changes with money. You know, this card is associated with Mercury energy, you know, and Mercury energy, if you know anything about like the messenger kind of communication. And this card also does deal with the throat chakra. But, you know, I think that, you know, this is a money thing. Well, it is because Pentacles deals with money, something money wise. So just, you know, be careful of your root chakra. I don't think that it's necessarily blocked or anything. Just do your regular normal meditation, do what you're doing, and just don't get frustrated, because if you get frustrated, then, you know, things are going to start spiraling. Or if you ignore the financial hardship, because remember, tarot is not fortune telling. It is telling you, on your current path, you know, what may happen. But remember, we have 1,000 choices that we make and 1,000 choices we don't make every single day. So, you know, our future is always changing. So, you know, don't get frustrated. Don't give up. Don't say, well, screw it. You know, I'm down all this money. I just might as well blow what I got. And you only live once kind of an attitude. You know, don't do that. Have faith, have patience. The universe is saying, hey, don't give up. This is only temporary. Things are about to change. All right. And always remember, as horrible as the situation is, it's always for our highest good. And you say, okay, well, how can having my credit card stolen is for my highest good? Well, you know, maybe you're not using a VPN when you're shopping online, or you're not making sure you're shopping from a secure website, or you're not closing out of the browser when you're finished. So, I mean, there are lessons to be learned, but only you are going to know those lessons. But the universe is just saying, please don't give up. Don't get frustrated. Don't start self-drama and self-pity. This is about to turn around, okay? Oh, and I forgot, for the new people, please make sure, this is time-stamped, so please make sure you go to the Reiki Hug at the end. That is your 2 minutes of distance Reiki healing for whatever you need at this current time you're watching the video. You came here for a reason, a message from the universe, and some Reiki energy, some Reiki healing. If you drew the middle card, really quickly before I reveal it, I forgot to say this in the beginning. For anybody new, this is time-stamped. When I'm done with your card reading, don't just close out of the video. Make sure you go to the timestamp called Reiki Hug. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I always send 2 minutes of distance Reiki healing at the end of my video, which I like to call Reiki Hug, to give you some healing for whatever you need at the moment you are watching this right now. Okay? So the card you got is the Moon. This isn't a horrible card, but it's not the best card either. It is associated with the third eye and intuition, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. And it draws on Neptune energy as well as Cancer and Scorpio. And the universe is wanting to let you know to pay attention to your intuition this week. I don't know if it's a person or a situation. It could be a group of people, but there's going to be somebody trying to deceive you this week where everything is not necessarily as it seems, okay? You know the saying, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, then it's a duck. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck and looks like a duck, but your gut's saying, no, that is a tiger, then trust your gut and seriously, because that's what the Moon energy is all about. It's about using that intuition, okay? And that's where drawing on both Scorpio and Cancer, because they're water signs and they're very intuitive, drawing on that third eye. I would definitely make sure that you are working on your third eye this week. You can use some crystals like lapis lazuli, even amethyst. Those are some great choices for third eye work. If you're into more exotic crystals, then you could use something like K2, which is this pyramid here, which I do have 2 left in stock. But anyway, use your intuition. Really keep on top of that third eye chakra this week so that you are not duped. Because if you say, oh, you know what, I'm going to pay, logic tells me this, or in my heart, they wouldn't do that. Listen to your gut this week, okay? If your gut is telling you something is off, it is off. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what this is about because this is a general reading. I don't know if it's about career, finances, work, money, whatever it is, you know, relationships. Something is afoot. Something is off, okay? And just be aware, all right? That's all I have for you. Be careful out there this week. See you at the Reiki Hug. All right, for those that chose the right card, really quickly before I reveal it, I forgot to tell everybody in the intro, especially the new people, don't forget at the end of the reading to make sure you go to the timestamp Reiki Hug. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I do always at least a 2. Sometimes I think I've gone 3 minutes before, but I send Reiki energy at the end of the video. I call it a Reiki Hug. It's usually 2 minutes long, and it's for whatever you need at the time you're watching this. You found my channel for a reason, and you may not know the reason, but there is a reason. All right, let's see what you got. The universe wants you to know the Knight of Pentacles. All right. This is a heart chakra card. It draws on earth energy as well as Aries and Taurus energy. The Knight of Pentacles is considered to be the hardest working card in the deck. And I think this is about you, because normally sometimes court cards can be about another person, but I really am getting that this is about you. I think you're moving into a space where you're really going to be filled with determination and grit and, you know, doing what you need to do. You're not going to be cutting corners. You know, you're going to be putting in the extra effort, going the extra mile, you know, making your dreams come true, manifesting your deepest desires. And I do think it is something to do with money. Normally, Pentacles is associated with money. It is drawing on the element of earth energy, which is the physical world. So I think that there's something that you really want, whether it's a promotion or maybe a new job, or there's something that you're really going to be doing your due diligence on. Maybe you come into some money and you're wanting to make a really smart investment. So, you're going to sit down and really research whatever company it is that you're going to invest in or something. But whatever it is, you've had the idea already, which would have been the Page of Pentacles. And now you moved into the space for action. You're not going to be cutting corners. You're not taking the easy way out. Hardest working card in the deck. With that being said, however, though, remember, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, is the old saying. So make sure that you don't become obsessed with whatever this is. I would definitely, as I said, this is a heart chakra, but I would watch your root chakra as you're working, because, I don't want it to get to the point where, especially if it's dealing with money, where it's not coming from the heart space. So with that being said, also watch your heart chakra. So I would definitely be hitting the heart and the root chakra this week. Find the balance in life. Make sure that, you're balancing whatever this is that you're working on with your personal life, your career, time for yourself, whether it's for meditation, time for yourself for physical activity, whatever the case may be. Just don't become a workaholic, because if so, that is going to cause a lot of issues in the root chakra, which can then manifest physically. It can manifest, like sciatica, or pulling, your hamstring, or maybe knee problems, twisting your ankle, pain in the feet, things of that nature. So just be very, very careful. Work hard. Don't cut the corners. Make sure you're doing it from your heart space, and you're going to be absolutely A-okay. So we ready for that Reiki hug? All right, everybody, we are going to do the Reiki hug. I'm going to grab a couple of metal bowls. So give me a second, please. I have to go on the other side of the room. So while I'm doing that, go ahead and put your cell phones on silent. It's only for 2 minutes. And then once you do that, make sure you're nice and comfortable. And once you're comfortable, I want you to start scanning your body, starting at the top of your head, working your way down to your feet, releasing any tension, any stress. Make sure you check in those shoulders, those hands, your stomach, your hips and thighs, working your way down to your ankles and your feet. Definitely make sure your teeth aren't clenched, relaxing the brow. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Blow it out of the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and resume natural breathing, in and out. Nice and easy. right, everybody, if you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, wiggle those fingers and toes, coming back into the real world. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you look for all the content dropping this week. Make sure you read the description below. Check out the video releasing at noon today about what's happening in Your Natural Healer this week. And this month, make sure you're taking advantage of the specials, okay? You don't want to miss out. The video will also, since it runs through the 1st, I will be letting you know what the October special is as well. Additionally, if you're interested in the 2024 year of the year of the wheel reading, I have 3 spots left. Okay. So, it's not too late. We can still work up a payment plan. We can do weekly, every other week. We can figure that out. And that is not a problem. Lots of wonderful things in that package. So, go live your best life, guys, but do it the natural way. Namaste.